Invincible versus finally released, and I've been playing it a lot, honestly. Today we're gonna be talking about my first impressions and tell you if the game is worth buying or not. Before we talk about the gameplay, let's talk about the other features that the game has. Invincible versus, in my opinion, is a very pretty fighting game, and I really like the art style overall and the models of the characters. The game has a good rollback netcode in my experience, and also it has crossplay, very important for a fighting game nowadays. The tutorial, it's good enough. It teaches you all the important mechanics that you need to know, which by the way, they're a good amount. Each character has like a character level too, so just by playing the character you get rewards, which is pretty cool. In addition to this, you can customize your profile with many different things too, which is pretty nice. When it comes to single player, the game doesn't offer too much, to be honest. To me, it doesn't matter because I'm a fighting game player. My thing is playing online. But if you're a casual, the game is probably not worth it, since the only thing it has is like a story mode, which is really good, by the way. I really enjoy that one, but it's very short. You can probably finish it in an hour. Then you have the classic arcade mode, and with an ending for each character, kind of like Mortal Kombat, which is pretty cool. But that's it. With that being out of the way, let's talk about the gameplay and its mechanics. The gameplay of Invincible versus is honestly amazing. The pressure in this game is good and fun to do, but also the defensive mechanics are really fun, and they make the game very interactive. It's by far one of the most interactive fighting games out there, since even when you're getting comboed, you can do something about it. You see the opponent doing active tag to keep their combo going. Well, if you time heroic strike right, you can get out of it. You know your opponent is gonna cancel your active tag. You can also bait it and keep your combo going. You want a classic break combo mechanic? We also have that one. The block string of your opponent plus their use of assist is really strong. You have heroic strike to counter it. Your opponent is doing autopilot block strings. You can use push block, make them whiff, and get a punish. It's honestly so much fun how interactive this game is, and how you always have to pay attention because you always have an answer. You always can do something. The learning curve of this game is also really fun and natural, since at the start you can do something basic like ABC into launcher into ABC super, for example, and for the meantime those combos are gonna be enough. And once you get better at the end, you can reach a skill ceiling and do more complicated combos. Also, each character feels different to play, even if they're very intuitive and simple at the same time, which is pretty great. The movement for most of the cast is also really crazy and fun to use, and it also feels like really good, which is obviously important. My only issue with the gameplay so far is the sudden death mechanic. So if you get a timeout in your match, you get sudden death. If you had two characters alike before the timeout, for example, the game by default kills the character you're not using and gives extra HP to the one you're using. Once sudden death happens, the game slowly deletes the HP of each player, forcing them to like play the game basically. My issue with this mechanic is that I can already see some players who are losing use their crazy movement to run away until they get the timeout, so they have a chance to get a comeback, since they know the game kills your other characters once this happens. It motivates the players to play a certain way that I find very boring, and it feels like you're getting punished for winning in a way, kind of like with the Fury mechanic in 2XKO before the most recent patch. Overall, the game is extremely fun, very interactive gameplay thanks to its mechanics, and also very fun in general. The game is pretty, it has crossplay, it has a good rollback netcode. Honestly, really solid fighting game. It's also a good option if you are someone that wants to get into fighting games, because the learning curve is pretty natural, like I mentioned earlier. Obviously, it's not perfect. It has downsides, which is almost no single player content. The story mode is really good, but it's just an hour. So if you're someone that wants to buy the game but is not really interested in learning a fighting game, I don't think this is gonna be worth it. And also sudden death being another downside, because I think it's gonna be very problematic in the future. But again, I think the game has a lot of positive things, so overall I love this game so far. I'm gonna keep playing it a lot and have fun. If you wanna watch me play it, I'm probably on Twitch streaming it. Anyways, that will be everything for today's video. I will see you guys in the next time. Bye bye everyone.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.